Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Walks with Moss. This is just a short one, I think. I've walked down to the local duck blind at sunrise, looking for birds to photograph. Yesterday I saw, I think, a beaver or an otter down here and a bunch of geese. The sun's coming up over here. And there's geese way down there. Yesterday I got some videos of the geese fighting each other. There's Bella. Yay. I'm trying hard to keep up my goal of hiking 8 miles a week, but it's a bit of a struggle this week because I've been given 4 assignments. 1 on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday, and 2 on Saturday. And today is Thursday, so I'm tired from my Tuesday and Wednesday assignments. I feel like I should rest. But if I rest today, then the only day I can hike is Friday, which is the day before I have 2 assignments. And then if I hike the day before I have 2 assignments, I'll be too tired during my 2 assignments. So I've got to figure out how to allocate my spoons. I think today's the only day I can actually go for a long hike. But right now, we're just like a mile from the house on a little trail that's one of the entrances to the trail actually starts on my property. We've got our Kalmia blooming here. That's the stuff that looks like Labrador tea, but isn't. Okay, my little meters thing, I should talk quieter, maybe, because my mouth is right next to the camera. So there's our Kalmia, and it's poison, and it grows intermixed with the Labrador tea. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a little bird down there. So the minimum focal distance on the lens I have right now on my camera is 140 millimeters. Makes it a little bit tricky for video. Isn't this a gorgeous spot that I can just walk to from my house? Part of why I bought my house is because I saw there was a trail or a logging road just right next to it. So I hope to get in another hike today, but I just don't know where to go. I don't know where I want to go, and I really don't want to do 6 miles. But actually, I've already done 2 by the time I get back to my house, so I only need to do 4 miles today. I don't even want to do that, though. I'm tired. But I got to meet my goal. I want to lose weight. So I'll figure it out. Bella jumped in her favorite mud puddle the minute we got here, unfortunately. I should put her on her leash so she can't do that. Look at that filth on her legs. I can't have her doing that every day. Bella, you're dirty. You're dirty. So Bella gave me a really good scare the last time we were fishing. She started gagging a whole bunch, and then gagging at home too. The next day, we went fishing again. When we got to our spot, she gagged up some fishing line, except for some of it was still in her and some of it was hanging out of her mouth. So I was really afraid maybe she'd swallowed a hook. The fishing line was hanging a couple feet out of her mouth, so I cut that off because she was actually getting tangled in it, and I didn't dare pull on the fishing line because that could have hurt her if it was a hook in there. It could have ripped the hook. The hook could have ripped her because it would have been a barbed hook undoubtedly. Oh, here comes some geese. Maybe we can get them on video. Come on, geese. No, there we go. Way over there in the distance. They like to fight in the morning. Yeah. Goose fight. Yeah, you don't want to pull on fishing line hanging out of a dog, because not just because it could be a barbed hook on the end, but also because it could really damage their guts if you start pulling on that. You could shred their intestines or whatever. So I just cut it off right at her lips so that she couldn't tangle up in it. Then I had to decide what to do. Take her to the emergency vet for thousands and thousands of dollars. The local vet wouldn't see her, said they wouldn't be able to see an x-ray. They said they wouldn't be able to see a hook on an x-ray. And even if they could, they wouldn't be able to treat it. So that left calling an urgent care vet, and well, they said they could examine her, but I don't think they could have treated it either. I think Bella would have had to go somewhere else to get the hook cut out of her. So consulted a family member and made the executive decision. Let's see if I can get the focus here on Bella again. There we go. Made the executive decision to wait and see. And waiting and see paid off. She's fine. I don't know if the fishing line ever came out of her, but she is fine. So I'm so glad I didn't take her to the emergency or urgent care vet and put her through all of that trauma and blow my budget for the rest of the year, because I already blew my budget for the next 6 months buying this camera. Not the lens, I already had the lens, but this camera. What's up, Belly? What's up, buddy? Well, the geese are not down here this morning. That's a shame. You're not really supposed to point your image sensor directly at the sun, apparently, so I gotta stop doing that. Okay. Come on, geese. I really wanted some geese in this movie, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Anyway, maybe I'll post a video today when I figure out where I'm going to go hiking. Nice thing about having a mirrorless camera is that you can point your camera at the sun without hurting your eyes, because you're not looking through a real viewfinder. It's an electronic viewfinder. No birds, nothing down here today. What'd you do with my birds, Bella? Look at all that Kalmia. The blossoms are pretty, and there's even more of it out here than I realized, and all intermixed with that is Labrador tea. Wow. Come on, birds. No birds. Okay. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll put out another video later today, I guess.